Hello there, Vault Explorers. So today's video is going to be on, as always, the Excursion. I always seem to be having something going on with this rig, but I love her so much that I just got to put the extra time and effort into her. So what had been happening is, not driving the Excursion so much, the batteries tend to drain. It may be due to a parasitic drain or a short, I don't know. But now that I'm at home and have more time to spend starting, driving, and doing the basic maintenance on it, we're gonna get her in proper working order. So initially, I pulled both batteries and took them to AutoZone, where they told me both batteries were functioning properly. My problem was that trying to start the Excursion was just draining the batteries very quickly, and I would have to put it on a 200 amp battery jumper to get her started. So when I went to AutoZone to have the batteries tested, this is what they told me. Both batteries were good. The cranking health, let me get down there. Cranking health passed, and they said that the problem probably lies in somewhere else with the starter or the alternator. So after going home and putting the battery charger or the batteries back on the charger, I tried it again and still didn't work, but something didn't sit right. And before I was gonna just start tearing parts out, I decided to, just for some strange reason, I looked at the receipts from the battery test, and this is what I found. One battery was, the cold cranking amps were rated at 850, which is standard for the battery, but the other one was 580. So that was my problem there, because I was told that the minimum cranking amps required for the Excursion with the 7.3 is somewhere around 1100, 1200 amps, cranking amps, and it just wasn't cutting the mustard. So my battery was bad, and kind of sure that that was a problem. So long story short, I did change the battery and got her back, plugged back into the rig, and now she starts up just fine. So the punchline to this little story is, you got to kind of do your due diligence, and I am no mechanic. I am slowly learning. I always say this, I'm always learning as I go. So you got to kind of be savvy about that and pay attention. Yeah, those guys at AutoZone and O'Reilly's and stuff like that, they may not be, you know, straight on mechanics, but I don't think that he was trying to screw me out of money or, you know, screw me out of time and work. You know, it's just a job, and they're not, you know, whatever. I'm still, you know, I still go there and, you know, buy stuff all the time. Not a big deal. But like I said, you got to kind of look at your look at the big picture and look at the fine print on a lot of things. So this battery right here, with a core charge trade-in and another, you know, $20 gift card that I had from AutoZone, I think I ended up paying up around $180 for a $215 battery, which is pretty solid compared to an almost $300 alternator that would have cost. I figured it out. I've been driving it for the last couple of days with the new battery in here, and you know, so far so good. And if anything changes, I'll definitely put out another video. So with that, I bid you adieu, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. All right, like and subscribe.